Hey guys, Brittany here. Today is Sunday. The time is 5:24 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And I got some video for you, finally. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep up. I finally have had some time to get some crocheting done. So I've been really focusing on getting stuff to actually show you guys, and I haven't really been able to make time to make a video because I was trying to get this stuff done so I could get a video out. So got a few WIPS here, and then I was going to show you the yarn that I got for free for joining another yarn club because I have a problem. I don't know if this one's gonna last. We'll see. It doesn't seem like it's a bad yarn club. It just seems, I don't know how to explain it. Kind of cheap. Like the content is kind of cheap. I don't know. It's like 10 bucks a month. Or no, it's cheaper than that. I don't remember, but it's called My Yarn Club. Literally, that's the name of it. I'm sure you've all seen the YouTube ads for My Yarn Club. So I just said, fine, I'll check it out. So they sent me, this is my very first time ever working with this yarn too. Well, ever even having it in my hand. I've never felt it before. So if you signed up, you got one free cake of sweet roll. There were 5 colorways to choose from. This is the one I chose. And if you did something else, you got a second one for free. So here we go. I didn't even have to pay shipping. I just got a dog hair in my mouth. So 2 sweet rolls I got. Let's see, 100% acrylic, which most of you are pretty familiar with. Premier sweet rolls. It's a 4-weight yarn, acrylic, like it says, just a self-striping, you know. This is, let's see, what color is this? It's been taped over. This is like a problem lately from any company, it seems. Color. Where's the color? Tell me the color. It's not telling me. There it is. Birthday cake pop. So we got 2 of those. How many yards are in this? 245. So 2 of these together. If you do 250 times 2, that's 500 minus 10. So I think it's 490. I know in my last video, my ice yarns video, I did math wrong on like 12 of the yarns. So disregard what I said pretty much about any of the colors or any of the yardage when I combined, like, oh, this is how many I've got with 4. Yeah. No, my math was not cooperating in my brain that day. Neither were the colors. Nope. So, WIPS. Technically, this is still a WIP. I have got to get this collar put on. Here's a good question. Quick question. So this is 3 colors. The blue, the green, and the gray. Now I did the collars and the bottom in the blue. But should I do this collar since it starts out with blue up here? I really want it to contrast. So should I just do the whole collar in gray, this gray? So, you know, like, yeah, I think I should do gray. Tell me what you think. I don't want to do the green. It's between the blue and the gray. It'll only be one of those 2, but I think I should do the gray. Next one. Got my boyfriend's blanket started. Almost all the way through 1 cake now. This is what, well, let me show you the yarn because it came in my ice yarn haul. So it's Ice Cakes Aaron. And I got 4 cakes in this colorway. And so this is where I'm at now. Might have to back up a little bit. I'm doing a corner to corner in granny. Just a basic granny. I'm almost out of this cake. And it's not very far along, so I'm feeling like corner to corner may have been a bad choice. This is what I got left. So that's like 2 rows, if that. So this is the size right now. I think it's about like 2 feet and a couple inches wide. My boyfriend is, he's a big man. 6'3", 200 pounds. I hope this gets bigger. But I will say this, I really like the colors. Check them out. For some reason, that's just a good, I didn't think that camel was going to look good at all. I was like, oh, that brown's going to look like crap. But it actually doesn't. It's a good, it like breaks it up. I like it. So that's the colors. I was thinking maybe I should just make this into a shawl for myself to wear around the house. Because, you know, it's almost shawl size at this point. Nah, it's for my boyfriend. I can't be selfish. I gotta make him something, right? Gotta be included. So, yeah, that's where we're at with that right now. And I'm just keeping this in, well, this is technically a grocery bag. That's what it was marketed as. But I got a set of like, I think it was 4 bags. No, 5. 3 mesh and 2 of these just solid linen bags. One of these went in my first giveaway. So, there's that. Next is one I've been working on. You guys already knew I was working on this one. But this actually, Kim Richard sent me this in some Happy Mail. And I have been using it since the day I got it. I keep it in my little WIPS containers. And, well, whichever one I need that would require scissors and a measuring tape and a darning needle. So I got my little Dollar General scissors. I got my tape measure. I got my darning needle. And in this case, since this is Tunisian and I'm doing it with one that's got a cable, I have the cable key. So that's everything in this little guy, and I love having this. Love it. It's perfect. Perfect. Oh, and I got my little stitch marker. So I guess I'll put that back in here. Gosh, my hair just keeps falling out everywhere. All right, so this is something I've been working on. I haven't touched it in about a week, but this is the knit crate pattern for Tunisian. They did Tunisian this month, or I guess it was technically last month. But this, it's hard to, Tunisian curls really bad. But this is the start of the shawl. This is the corner, this is where you started, and then you increase up. You do a double increase along this whole edge, and then you do a single decrease along this edge. So that's why it's shaped so weird. But I did email Tony, and she said it's supposed to look like that. So I'm not doing it wrong. It's correct, but look. It's really pretty. And then this is my 6mm Knit Picks rainbow. I don't think it's called rainbow actually. Some kind of Tunisian hook. Got a video up specifically on them and the interchangeable cables. So this yarn is the chain spun yarn. It's a 2-weight, and she's got us using a 6mm Tunisian crochet hook and a 24-inch cable. So I do enjoy this. It's just I have to be in the mood to work on it because I still haven't filed down this hook head to make it pointy. And it can kind of be a pain to work with. But that's fine. I can fix it. So I'm not concerned with it. I just need to actually fix it. So that's where I am on that. I think, let's see, what row is this? Where am I at? 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh, I'm on row 30. Row 30, and I'm supposed to do this double increase, or double increase, then decrease until I hit 128. I've got the written pattern printed out. I just don't, oh no, I'm pulling stitches. I should probably put my hook back on, huh? Get out of here. You guys, this is not going well at this moment. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. What have I done? Okay. Let me just get it back where it needs to be and then leave it on my hook because I don't know what I went and did, but I messed up. Now it's gonna stay on my hook. But yeah. So that's as far as I've gotten on that. Row 30 out of 128, and then there's still like 12 more rows. Something like that. So that's that WIP. And then I've got one more WIP right now. This one is for Holly, which we did her baby shower today. She made out like a bandit, and her little Jamie is going to be very spoiled. We'll just say that. So this is just a granny square, just a giant granny square, 3 strands held together. If you can see those, brown, yellow, and blue. So just a big granny square held together. And I'll pretty much just do this until A, I run out of yarn, or B, it looks big enough to be a rug slash play mat for the baby, because they're not going to wear shoes in the baby's room. So this can be walked on with bare feet and the baby can still crawl around and play on it. And the yarn I'm using, I'm not going to lift it out of the tote. I'll just show it to you. It's Pound of Pure Love by Lion Brand. So that's that. I've used quite a bit. I'd say maybe a quarter. Yeah, I'd say about a quarter of the yarn. So yeah, that is the rug that I'm making. Not very far. But I've been working on 2 other WIPs as well, so gotta make do with what you can. And then I got something else to show you guys. It's not, I guess you could consider it a WIP. Oh, and I'm using a 12mm, which I am struggling with. So if anybody has any tips on how to use this Clover & More 12mm with the 3 strands held together without it being, it's like it won't move through the yarn. It just won't do it. My 7mm Clover & More, which is in this bag, it glides like beautifully. I think it has something to do with how big this is or the way I'm holding it or something. So if you have any tips, I'm all ears. Please. Please. Let me show you this other thing. You could consider it a work in progress, but it's kind of different. This is going to be loud. You know what? Let me just pause. Okay. All my ice bag yarns were shoved into this thing on top of what I was going to show you. So it doesn't look like anything yet, but I have these wine bottles. This is going to turn into a gnome. So this is going to be the gnome's clothes, you know. So just imagine that's what he's wearing, okay? And then this I'm just using some cotton here to do this. This right here is going to be his hat. Obviously, it's not quite a hat yet, but it'll, well, hold on. Let me get it like to a point where I can at least help you mildly visualize what I'm trying to do here. I had to make it kind of tight so that it would stay in place. So the hat will start about here, and it's going to go up to a tip, of course. And I'm using 2 strands of worsted weight yarn, specifically so it's really stiff. 2 strands of worsted weight with a 4mm clover. And the yarn I'm using is Camila Cotton Magic by Ice, which I got this on eBay like a while ago. And then Hobby Lobby's I Love This Cotton in white. So I'm holding 2 strands together, and that's making my hat. So it's going to be nice and stiff, as you can see. That's going to make a little hat there. And I'm trying to purposely make it mismatched. So if you have something to say about it being a mismatch, it's supposed to be. Anyways, it's going to go all the way up. And I'm going to make a beard out of the white. So he's going to have a beard. And he's going to have little eyes, like right at the bottom of the hat. And I'll make a little nose. And then I was thinking about having this way face forward and putting buttons here, like his shirt's buttoned up. But yeah, that's going to be a gnome. And depending on how successful this one is, I might make more. But that's my plan with that. I got the idea from something similar that I saw made out of wine bottles. It was a gnome, but it wasn't, nothing was crocheted. So I'm gonna see if I can make a crocheted version. We'll see how it goes. It's pretty much where I am with that. Now, I think that's all I've got for you tonight. Yeah, I don't think I got anything else going right now. I have done some reorganizing up here. I don't know if you can tell. Here, I'll show ya. First, so I did some reorganizing. That yarn right there is what Ryan, the yarn hag Ryan, sent me. And then I thought it looked good with some whites. This is the same, this is the same. This is all my ice hanks right here. That was kind of a mismatched shelf before. And then this is all ice right here. These 3 right here are Hobby Lobby. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do with these though. So I'm still trying to figure that out. But I did do a little rearranging. When this is all complete, I'll do a better video. I'm not happy with this shelf. This is my cotton shelf. Not happy with the way it looks at all. So I got to work on that. I'm pleased with this one and this one. Pretty much this whole side here, that one, that one, that one, I'm happy with. This one I'm okay-ish with. This one's just kind of got a lot going on. So I've got to do a little bit of rearranging. Nothing now. Let me sit you back down. I'm sorry. So that'll be it for this video, guys. I hope everybody is staying happy and healthy. If you do end up with coronavirus or whatever on this second wave, just do lots of crocheting. Lots and lots of crocheting. Just enjoy your time off and try to always look at the bright side of every situation, because there is always a bright side. Always. Always. No matter what. So that's it, guys. I hope, like I said, stay happy and healthy.